excellent action here tonight, and I think the best is ahead of us.
What more fun is there on a Friday night than to watch people get into a fist fight and drink some beer?
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Who needs to go to the bar when you could just go here and watch people fist fight? You don't actually have to do it yourself.
Looking up at these banners here, I'm looking over here at Dominic Reyes, hung up top here. Tomorrow night fights for the greatest fighter in the history of the world, John Jones.
Yes.
And he's going to get his shot. Former HFC light heavyweight champion.
I remember I believe his first and only fight for the HFC. That real quick switch left head kick. Unbelievable. And how fast it was and how sharp it was. I believe, oh boy. I don't remember who it was. Was it Govan?
He needs some alpha brain. Joe Rogan, send this guy some alpha brain.
I tell you. But laid the guy out. I mean, for near 10 minutes, the guy laid on the canvas.
I mean, he is a real athlete. Dominic Reyes has a shot tomorrow night to shock the world, and that's what you could do from the HFC. You can reach the top.
Yes. There's been multiple people that have fought in this HFC cage and went on to big organizations, Bellator, UFC. You know, it's possible.
Yeah, this is a springboard for these fighters, and when they perform in the HFC, the UFC takes notice.
There's eyes. Yes, there are eyes on the HFC cage for sure. And here we got Feraris Golden. I believe he took this fight on 10 days' notice, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
10 days' notice. This guy's 4 of his 6 total wins by a KO or a TKO, so you got to assume this guy likes to stand and trade. Again, he's another one who's been active. He's been active since 2016. Comes in 1-0 as a pro. Had a successful amateur career at 5-3. And again, like I said, 4 of his 6 total wins being by KO or TKO. So you gotta think this guy's coming and swinging for the fences.
Yeah, excellent striker is Feraris Golden, and he's going to try to put that on display tonight in the HFC cage. HFC 42. We are here at the Horseshoe Casino in Hammond, Indiana, enjoying fireworks all night. And what an epic card that the Vals put on. Go ahead and check out thepaulval.com for your next mortgage. Sitting here next to Eddie Wineland, UFC star and Mustache Mafia Kingpin. And we're enjoying ourselves.
We like to say MFCEO. You can guess what the MF stands for. Brandon White, he's another one that I've had the pleasure of training with quite a bit, and he's no stranger on the feet. He's not afraid to trade. He's got good combinations. His last fight coming at HFC 34 on February of 2018. Now, looked extremely good, and if I remember right, I believe he sat from a mount to an armbar and actually finished the armbar. Now,
that's right over Nick Frederick.
Right. So I'm a big advocate of position over submission, so as I was calling that fight, I strictly remember saying, do not do this. It's not going to end well. It's not going to work. Well, it worked. Yeah, and he actually, I believe he went back and he called me out on my commentary. He sent me a message. He said, hey, I felt it. I knew I had it. Blah, 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 blah. So,
hey, we got a tougher job than it looks like, guys, okay?
I'm a position over submission guy, but that night for Brandon White, sitting from a mount to an armbar played in his favor, and he got a armbar victory over a game opponent in Nick Friedrich.
Of course, there's no one way to fight. There's no one way to do it right. You know, people ask me, how do you jab? Well, are you throwing a flick jab? Or are you throwing a power jab? There are so many different ways to accomplish things, and it all goes down to the types of athletes that we see. You know, for some fighters, they can go out there and try to take somebody out in the first couple seconds like McGregor, or some fighters are going to go out there more like Adam Gabby Ewig and slowly beat somebody up.
Sure.
I mean, everybody has their own
You
styles, their own things.
Got to pull that ripcord a couple of times to get that motor firing. You know?
I like that.
So, I mean, you got 5'9", 5'11". There's going to be a slight height advantage for Brandon White here, making his pro debut, I believe.
That's right.
So, Feraris Golden, he's seen a 5-round fight before, or not a 5-minute fight before. So, depending on how Brandon's changed his training up, hopefully he's ready for 5-minute rounds, and we'll see how that goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the action started. Our next bout sponsored by Armand Metalwork. It's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the Digital Graphics Solutions blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 156 pounds. He has a professional record of 1 win, no losses, representing Demolition Fight Team. Please welcome from Findlay, Ohio, Feraris Golden. And now let's welcome his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Home Loans by Barrett Group, red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, official weight 155 pounds. He is making his pro debut here tonight. Representing Team Cologne, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome from Michigan City, Indiana, Brandon White. Referee in charge, Rob Hines.
Feraris Golden versus Brandon White kicks off our professional end of the card here at HFC 42.
Another southpaw versus orthodox.
That seems to be the theme here tonight.
Golden looking to throw a spinning wheel kick, it looked like. Maybe some capoeira or something. I'm not sure what his background is.
Well, he's moving around real well, moving his head off the center line, looking to stay active with his right leg. And you see Brandon White just taking his time.
Little bit of pawing going on there. Oh!
That high kick had some bad intentions on it, and White wants to return the favor. Great catch there from Golden, but Golden wasn't able to respond with something. He had one moment there where White was off balance on his butt, where White was coming up.
You look at the speed of Golden. Does a level change and then comes up top with the hook. You even hear his corner tell him you've got speed.
And he's trying to level change here and set something up. You could see that he's trying to set up a strike, not going to get overzealous. There it is, Eddie.
Question mark kick.
Yes, it was the question mark kick.
And comes right down the pipe with a straight right. I don't think it did any real damage, but it looked like it connected.
He's trying to get White to bite on these feints. Look at the way he's changing levels and trying to get White to drop his hands for a moment and come up top like Cowboy Cerrone. Looks to the referee.
I think the referee's telling him to watch his fingers. Oh, nice exchange. Nice over the top right hook from Brandon White.
Yeah, Brandon White gives him a little nod.
He might have got clipped with something in the middle of that exchange. He's got a little bit of blood under the left eye there.
Yeah, and he's really taking his time, really trying to see what Feraris Golden has in store for him first. Ooh. Looking for that straight left,
there
Eddie.
He looks to explode, yep.
Some pressure now from Golden. Golden!
Oh!
Big shots! Big right hand. Good job by White of recovering, moving his head, and getting out of there. That was very nice.
Hit him with that straight right on the pipe. That's the answer for either one of these guys. You throw your power shot right down the pipe there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I think Brandon might have hurt himself.
I thought the same thing.
You see when he fell down, when he stood back up, it looked like he kind of hopped a little bit.
Yeah, he was very ginger on that foot.
That left foot.
He's been very light on his feet, on the balls of his feet, almost like he's in a boxing match tonight. So light. And maybe too patient, Eddie.
Sure. Oh, just misses up top with that kick.
And he was able to get Golden to drop his hands there. Oh, wow.
That one got through.
Golden was too far away, though. Good job with the distance management for Golden. Even though he's putting on pressure, he's still aware of the counter shots and not walking into anything big.
Sure.
That lead hand for Brandon is wide open, like he's trying to give his opponent a high five.
Looks like they're playing a game of Simon Says there. I'll feint a shot. Okay, I'll feint a shot.
Yeah, a little bit more lethal intentions on this, Simon Says.
You throw a head kick, I'll throw a head kick.
Oh my God!
Huge body
shot!
shot!
Oh my God! Body shot! KO
Wow.
for Feraris Golden. 2-0 as a professional.
Wow.
He kicks the card off, and he damn well might have broke Brandon White's rib.
We heard that one. You heard that sink. I don't know if, like you said, was that the glove meeting midsection, or was that the glove breaking rib?
I think my wife heard that back at home. Oh my God!
The way he sat down right underneath Brandon White's combination. Sat down and sunk that hand straight into his gut.
Feraris Golden landed that straight shot to the body so powerfully it sounded like he popped a balloon. Beautiful. One punch, body shot, knockout win for Feraris Golden.
Wow.
Wow.
That was fast. The level change that he hit on that, and like just straight down the pipe. Right into the belly.
Took the fight on a little over a week's notice, stepping in because Brandon White's opponent dropped out, and he comes in here and scores the KO.
I'm hoping we're going to see a replay of that.
Incredible shot there. He was patient, but staying on the case of Brandon White. Feraris Golden, though he was patient, had most of the output.
His feints, his level changes made it hard for White to really kind of catch on to what Golden had going on.
I mean, he was a sprint car.
Right.
He take off with a shot.
Multiple times he would feint, but then come back up top, and feint and come back up top. This time he feinted,
boom,
but stayed down in the bottom.
Big right hand.
Huge body shot for Golden.
Blast the liver of Brandon White, and Brandon White forced to go to the fetal position. What a KO!
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout ends at 3 minutes 41 seconds of round number 1. Referee Rob Hines stopped this bout for your winner by knockout, Feraris Golden.
What a KO win for Feraris Golden. He has a black and white American flag. I don't know why it's that color, but that is a highlight reel KO.
Yeah, I'm a friend of Brandon White, and I like Brandon White, but I love body shot knockouts.
Well, here's the Paul Val closing move of the fight. Level change and a bomb.
Just the speed of Golden. It seemed like Brandon had a hard time really catching on, and you see Brandon throws that lead right hook, and Golden, the speed and the reaction timing of him was enough to get underneath that lead hook and plow one right into the belly.
Plow one is right, because he gained so much distance so quickly.
Yep.
If you watch his left foot during that shot, he steps very far and lunges forward with that right hand with the level change. Really, really technical and really explosive.
Yeah, and anybody who's ever taken a body shot, you take a shot like that on the exhale,
yeah,
that's painful.
You go
that
down.
Is very painful.
You go down.
You go down just as Brandon White did.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who could have taken that shot to the body and not gone to their knees like that. What a tremendous knockout for Feraris Golden, and we're moving right along. What a way to kick off our main card, our first pro fight, first round knockout.
Yeah, Jordan.